For our next story, let's start with some numbers. 1 in every 3 women is subjected to violence by a partner. 1 in 4 experiences domestic violence before the age of 50. 38% of all murders of women are committed by their partners. It tells you a lot, doesn't it? Violence against women is not new or unique to a country. It happens everywhere, mostly at the hands of a close partner. And it can be physical, sexual, or emotional, which brings us to the question, why do these women not leave? Why can't they just ditch their abusive partners or families? The answer is money or the lack of it. Most of these women do not have the financial independence to do this. They may want to walk out, but what will they do after that? How will they support themselves and, in a lot of cases, their children? Australia is coming up with an answer. The government has pledged almost $1 billion to help victims of domestic violence, to help them leave violent relationships. It's called the Leaving Violence Program. The plan includes a one-time payment of around $5,000. This money is for basic support, access to referral services, risk assessments, and safety planning. The survivor will be eligible for up to $1,500 in cash. The rest of the money will be goods and services for 12 weeks. But that's not all. The legislation includes more measures like laws to ban deepfake pornography, funding to protect children from pornography, and anti-doxing laws. But the focus is on leaving violence. And this is not the first time Australia is trying this. It trialled this program in 2021 with around 45,000 participants. It did not work out though. Over half of the participants said so. They said accessing the payment was difficult and the eligibility criteria was too complex. The government has now come up with a new version. It will have its own issues, but it may be a step in the right direction, something that other governments can take note from. Because domestic violence is a global problem. In the US, it results in over 2 million injuries every year. In Denmark, 1/3 of the women have experienced partner violence at least once in their lifetime. In India, nearly 30% of married women are said to have faced domestic violence. These are all staggering numbers. Yet most countries often turn a blind eye. Some offer legal support, others are trying financial support. In most cases, it barely scratches the surface. What societies need are innovative solutions, like women-run services. I'll tell you why. Violence against women often is not reported or goes underreported because women fear that there will be a backlash or that they won't be taken seriously. So introducing women in the system helps. It is helping in India. Women are more likely to report crimes at all female police stations. Then there are code words. Pharmacies in the UK had them, like ask for Annie. If a woman came in and said that, it meant that she was looking for help. In France, they have free hotel rooms for domestic violence survivors. The government would pay for 20,000 hotel night stays. Chicago, too, partnered with Airbnb to offer free home rentals to survivors. These are just some examples. Gender violence, we understand, is a very complex issue. There is no one-size-fits-all solution. Governments are trying everything. It's important to have the right program, yes, but it's more important to ensure effective implementation. Without that, these are just headlines and statistics.